What up, everybody? I'm using this filter on purpose. I just want to do a PSA before I go to bed because I'm kind of sick of hearing about it. Look, I know that a lot about me is different, and I kind of dipped for the last 2 years, and long story short, my soul died with my daughter, and I was reborn. So, I'm not cold, I'm not heartless, and I'm not cruel. I just literally will not take bullshit. I am stronger than most people because I won't breathe if I'm not. Most people who judge me have their kids and their life, have had amazing things happen to them and can't even be thankful for those things. I don't have a lot and I don't care. I am not about things or this 3D bullshit, and I was. So I get that I'm completely different than I was. I wanted the same things that I was told to want. Go to school, get a degree. That ain't my way. That never was my way, and that's why I couldn't figure things out. My whole life I've been trying to do it to everyone else's standards, and it took me 39 years to realize motherfuckers were holding me back. I have a light, I have talent, I have things that don't make sense to anybody else, and I don't need to explain it, and I don't need to fit myself in a box, and I don't have to live to anyone else's standards, and I don't cut people out of my life just for fun. A lot of the people that I stopped talking to, look, I'm a psychic medium. A lot of the people in my life are Catholics, like Christians. I grew up that way. They don't accept what I do. They call me demonic. And I'm not. I'm not in any way demonic. And I'm sick of being judged because someone told you to feel that way. You know me. I am not a demonic person. But your house that you pray to tells you that I am. The only religious people I still talk to are the ones that can at least set it aside and just let me do my thing and not judge me for it, because that's a true person of God to me. It's not their place to judge someone. That's God's job, you know? I think a lot of people cluck their mouth at what they hear, and they preach some fancy words and they don't know what it means and they don't live by it. I found it immensely hard to live by the standards that the Bible set for me. I felt it was impossible for me to breathe. I was in a constant war within myself of having all these things happen to me as a psychic medium, truly believing I was an evil person just because I was born with a gift. And then when you get to that point of, okay, I have a gift and I'm different, it's like living like a Marvel superhero with the full suit on. You have to do it in quiet. I'm removing demons off this earth so that people can live in harmony, and they call me evil. Do you think that out of all of the gifts that God could give, do you think I would ask to be fucking Bane? No! I'm in the hole, guys. I'm not exactly Bane, but you feel me, like... I'm so sick of explaining it. I was born with gifts, and I don't like the word. And I don't like the word not because of religious reasons. I don't like the word because I heard it so many times as I was dying. Also, All the looks people give me while some of you are watching this with that same look on your face is also why I just don't talk to people. I don't blame you. You gotta believe what you believe in. But I don't look at you like that when you speak to me. Why are you so resentful of it? What triggers you so much when I say the word witch? Why do you instantly say devil? I'm not a witch, because that is what I heard time and time and time and time again as I died. And as I said to you, I grew up Catholic. I do not practice witchcraft. I do not do any hoodoo. No offense to anybody who does. I had a gift in those lives. I was a healer. I was a shaman. I have deep shaman roots. I call it Hakoya. Everybody else calls it something else. I don't give a shit. I've heard it for centuries as Hakoya. On this soil, Native Americans called it Hakoya. Okay? Probably changed with tribes, but the tribe I always saw called it that. So I would do things, but I was doing things to help people. I was always helping people, and I always died for it. So I don't want to hide myself anymore. But I don't want to give you fuckers the opportunity to, one, judge me for it, shame me for it, and or kill me for it. Because I'm going to do what I was put here to do, regardless of anyone else's feelings. And I'm done trying to please everybody but myself. And if that makes me a narcissist or selfish or whatever else you want to label me, that's fine. Because at the end of the day, when my mission steps forward on this earth, you are all going to understand it. I'll be front row and center, and it will all click in place, and you will realize you should have had faith in me. You should have listened. You should have had a heart and saw me for who I was before the shine comes. I'm shining now and people can't stand it. I've never in my life been more questioned. Why didn't you question me when I was broken and shattered and abused and alone and had nothing and no one, and you laughed at me and you made yourself feel good by comparing your life to me? Where were you then? Don't ask me when it shines, 'cause you know what my answer will be, and if that's cold to you, fine. Equal give and take. Those who love me unconditionally will always have my unconditional love. I give every stranger a chance. It's new to me. I've been guarded most of my life, but I give people a chance. And if you can't give people a chance, you don't belong on New Earth. One day you will know what that means. I will die with ancient, cryptic secrets, centuries old. And I don't care if nobody believes me. I don't care. The people who need to be front and center are the frauds. I don't need glory. I don't need titles. I don't need money. I just need to breathe. And to breathe and to be myself, I have to set boundaries because I'm highly sensitive. I got superpowers, and I don't give a shit who thinks that's nuts. Most people do have superpowers. You're just too scared to tap into them, and that's a you problem. So judge yourself instead of judging me. I am not cold. I just speak facts that nobody likes. That's not a me problem. I'm sick and tired of being a people pleaser. I did everything for you. I smiled. I forgave. I had the biggest heart, and most of you stomped on it. I'm not cold. You're just getting what you deserve if I'm cold to you. And that is the last thing I will address about any of it. And for anyone who doesn't know what the fuck I'm talking about, I'm sorry. I'm just sick of people's shit. And if you're under a transformation, take no fucking prisoners. Be thyself. Live how you want. And if they want to call you fucking witchy creeper, that's a them problem. You know who you are.